Welcome to Bay Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. I'm here today to do this is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for the mid-month February reading, 2017. You'll have to bear with me if I do a lot of sniffling, if I have a sneezing fit. I can't see this being allergies. I don't really feel sick, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I've never sneezed like that before in my life. It went on for a good half an hour and I couldn't stop. I had to get up out of bed, sitting there half asleep in the armchair, I chew, in the dark. Anyways, yeah, so we've just come through blizzard number 2 in less than a week. And it was last Saturday. I could see my lawn, and now not only can I not see the lawn, the snow's halfway up the trees, the tree line. It's amazing. There's got to be 5 or 6 feet of snow right there in my backyard. 2 major blizzards, nothing all winter long, and then bang. But you know what? We got a warming trend coming up very soon, and I'm very looking forward to that. Very, very much. I like cooler weather. I don't like hot, sweaty, humid. It gets humid here. So when we get temperatures, the Canadian format of like 5, 6, 7 Celsius, I'll actually take a chair and go sit out on my deck. Other people are still bundled up. I enjoy it very much. I'm a little late getting these out. I've had a bit of an upheaval in the past week in my life, a lot of coming and going, and I've only have Scorpio 2 more to do after this, and I'm finally done. So I'm a couple days behind. I wanted these out for Valentine's Day, so I'm 2 days behind my goal. Very sorry about that. Just to throw in here while I'm shuffling as well. I'm going to change things up a bit for March. I'm going to do the regular monthly readings, but then what I'm going to do is, a week after March has been posted, I am going to begin doing weekly readings for all the signs. So that way we can move along the month and see how the month unfolds and see what's coming in the next few days, the next week or so, just to see. I think it might be interesting. Also, I'm going to try something just a little new and a little fun and a little different. I don't want everyone getting bored, and I don't like being bored. So I'm going to, on Facebook, at Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. If you haven't joined, please, you're welcome to join. I'm going to be doing a live stream. I haven't picked the time and the date yet. And it's not going to be anything big. It's not a big to-do-y. And no, I'm not going to be reading the cards, but I am going to be. We're going to take out the pendulum. And you guys will get to talk to me live, and I'll get to talk to you live. That'll be nice. Really nice for me. Because I don't get to talk to you guys or see you guys or anything like that. So this will be a bit of a switch. And you'll get to ask questions, all free. Yes and no questions. That's what the pendulum's about. You can't give details, so it's not, it's not a crystal ball that I can read or anything like that. You'll get to ask questions that need the answers of yes or no. So I'll be posting when that's going to happen on Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook as soon as I figure out when's a good time. So that's something to look forward to, I think. Did I say who this reading was for? Scorpio. I don't remember. I've got a cold. I'm getting a cold. I can't see it being allergies. I don't feel like I've got a cold. I don't feel sickly. But it feels more like allergies, and I'm not allergic to anything. So I don't know what, oh dear, what this could be. I need to sneeze again so bad. It just tickles and it burns. This isn't like a real cold. I don't know what it is. I'm not complaining. It's not like I have cancer or anything. It'll come to pass, whatever it is. But I worry about going on a sneezing fit here. Like I did last night in the middle of the night. I was at least 40 minutes. I know I was. I've never sneezed like that in my life before. Sitting in the dark in the armchair, sneezing up a storm, and wanting nothing more than to sleep. This is for Scorpio. Deep, dark, mysterious, intense Scorpio. You guys got some personality and traits going on, I tell you. Master of the universe, master of the natural world order, spirit guides. Bring forth any messages you have in this general reading for the sign of Scorpio. Okay. That's it. Here's your cards. Let's see what we have, what tarot has brought forth. Very first card tarot has brought to your attention. The Queen of Swords. She's about resilience, and this is your overall energy. She's about resilience. Don't mess around with any chick that's got a sword like that, let me tell you. The second card in your finances and your wealth sector is the Ten of Wands. It's about responsibility. Somebody's feeling the weight of responsibility. General reading, remember that. King of Cups falls into your hearth, your home. Anything to do with love and the people in your life. King of Cups, understanding. Yes. Hearth and home. Love. Family. Your challenges for mid-February, Scorpio, is the Knight of Swords. It's all about drama. Drama. Excitement. Stuff happening to be polite about. Last card, your message from Spirit. You receive the Hermit. Tarot says contemplation. When I've exhausted the messages from these 5 cards, this 5-card spread, I will pull one significator for the overall reading as well from Deck of Tarot. It's just simply called Tarot. All right, let's get to her here. This is great. Queen of Swords, resilience. So when she shows up, there she is again, you get a good look at her. Okay. The keywords for this card are intelligence and independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, and justice. Doesn't she seem to represent all those things? She really, really does. She doesn't look stupid. She looks strong and independent, and no tolerance. And she's all about justice. So she will smite you with her sword, as they say. The advice of this card is to be ready to make strong, strong decisions right now, Scorpio. Or even for some of you, this could be a woman, an actual person, and you will need to be, you may need to respond to her, and she makes all final decisions on whatever's going on around you. That's just for some. This is general. Remember, this could be a boss, this could be a mother, mother-in-law holding brains, kind of thing. She's very highly driven. This is how you'll recognize her if she's somebody that's a person in your life. Very, very, very highly driven. She commands respect. She holds her ground. She never backs down. She will put her interests first. Her take on life is, if I'm not sitting pretty, I can't help the rest of you. I can't be any good to anybody else unless I take care of me first. My needs must be met first. That's her. That's almost a mantra for her. And anything she gets involved in, she uses a Witham theory. What's in it for me? So she's not shy about that either. And she's quite in your face. You don't like it, you can lump it and leave. She just doesn't need anybody. She's so independent. She commands an awful lot of respect. As I said, she's highly driven, stands her ground. She puts her own interests first. She can be charming, but she suffers no fools. So, this woman, your first impression, you would think this is somebody that's really, really strict. Really strict about a lot of things. And just because you may get a flasher, be privy to see her letting her hair down and having a laugh, doesn't mean you can move in for the kill. And this is the time to take advantage of her or try to manipulate her in any way. Or even think that she's going to bend it your way if you need her and you need to ask her for her help. Don't think because she's laughing and appearing to be carefree that that's going to, she's, in a softer mood. She'll be more receptive to what you're bringing to her and asking her for. Don't do that. Um, for any of you that are really desperate and you think that you might want to take a few shortcuts, let's say, uh, try to a little manipulation to get things done. Don't do that. She suffers no fools. She will see through you. You've no idea. You'll be left with a high level of embarrassment. You'll be mortified. She'll strip you down in a heartbeat. So don't try anything. Always stick to the facts with her. Shoot straight from your hip. She does, and she wishes more people that were like that with her, that would just say what you gotta say and put it out there. It's not going to change my ideas, my thoughts, my opinions. They are what they are. But say what you have to, spit it out. Don't try to butter me up, and don't try to calm me and manipulate me. This is what she's saying. Or else. You know what the or else is? See that sword? Yeah. She'll cut you down pretty fast. Yeah, she can see the truth in a flash. There's not even any grace time for you to. You'll be left scrambling for your senses if she catches on that maybe everything isn't quite above board, that you're not being straight with her. And for most of you, it would be out of fear almost that, how is she going to handle this question when I have to ask her this? Just do it. Just do it. Don't waste her time. Just cut right to the chase. She doesn't place anything on a personal level, whoever this woman is. She doesn't, if you come to her with a question, she doesn't give you the overall look and go, well, do I want to help you? Why would I want to help you? Or it isn't like that. She grades everybody with the same red pen right across the board. She believes everybody is equal and everyone has equal potential and should have equal possibilities as well. And she knows that she's ahead of the game. She's aware of her strengths. She's aware of her leadership skills. She's aware of the respect that she definitely commands. Give it to her. If you do this, she will appreciate you more than you could even imagine, and you'll come out with more than what you asked for. Feeling the heat off the card on this one, so listen up for that. Sometimes this woman is, well, like I said, in business, but she can also be a single parent as well. And sometimes, Scorpio, this is you. Is this you? Ice Queen? She's kind of Ice Queen, but she, when in the bigger picture, you're not going to meet anybody more balanced and more fair. There's no second guessing where you stand with her at all, not ever. So this could be you as well, Scorpio. Ten of Wands is about responsibility, fell into your financial sector. Some of you are feeling an awful lot of burden on your shoulders right now, a huge overload of stress. You're to the point you're starting to wonder and question. You're feeling very confused. You've got yourself into a situation, or you can see something unfolding and you're not liking it. So there's some fear there, confusion, like, what the heck is going on? What is this? This is going to be coming out of you. What is this? As if I don't have enough on my plate right now. I don't need any more. You're feeling exhausted. You've got to get your priorities straight. That's the biggest thorn in your side right now. And the pressure is weighing down, and you're starting to get tunnel vision a little bit, and not in a good way. All you're seeing are all the blocks in your way. All the brick walls and all the blocks that are waiting for you to crash through them. Some of that is anticipated. You're assuming this is what's waiting for you because it's been rough so far. Here's the advice of the card. This is what you need to do, Scorpio. This is to do with business and finance. You need to set some boundaries for yourself and mostly for other people in your life. You really do. You need to set boundaries, and you need to stand solid and firm on those boundaries. You can't risk any leeway anywheres right now, with your job, with any financial investments, even emotional investments. You can't leave anything to chance. I'm hearing a snap inside. Something is a metaphorical snap down. That's it. No more. We're taking care of this problem. We're going to take care of this right now. And you people, there's the line. Do not cross it. Don't cross it. I've got work to do. Do not cross it. Do not cross me. Do not get in my way. I will pull you over. That's your courage is coming forward. Enough of this messing around. Enough of this lollygagging. Enough of the stories. Enough of everybody being a fool. No more. We're going to stop right here. You're going to find once you take control and leadership in that capacity, people are just going to go, whoa. There's a true Scorpio coming up. There's Scorpio. You don't mess around. When they take on and that attitude settles in for them, don't mess around with me. I'm here to do business and I'm deadly serious. Um, you'll gain respect. People will give you the room that you need. It will reduce your stress in the bigger picture. You're going to be in complete control. So anybody that brings on stress, you're going to be bringing it on yourself. It won't come from anybody else. You're going to see to that. You may need to say no to certain people right now if you're approached about money, about more investments, about a job that needs to be done. Somebody's being asked, yes, they're coming to you and asking for your help in something. Could you help us with? We really need your help. And you're going to feel really bad about this one because this is these are people to help that you really care about, that you have respect for. But you're not available right now. That's going to weigh heavy on your mind. Add to the burden, that feeling of burden, and sadness and stress. Tell them, I can't say yes right now. If I get some free time, I will let you know. But right now, my plate is full. I just can't. I've got so much on my plate right now. Maybe you could drop quick guidelines for them, but that's about as far as it's going to go. You're only one person, and you have to remember that. You need to set the boundaries and stick to them. Your third card, and this is in your hearth and your home, the love and the people in your life. King of Cups, he's all about understanding. He's a proud-looking fella. A beautiful court card. This king has integrity and honor and sensitivity. He's very devoted to the people that are in his immediate life, such as friends, family, and career as well. This is a energy. This could be a you card as well. This could be you, especially if you're a water sign. All right, like Scorpio is. So it's very, very strong because this is a Scorpio reading who's a water sign and this card shows up. Chances are pretty good this is you. So we'll talk about it as if it's you, all right? So we're going to say that, yes, you're very, very loyal and devoted to your family, your career, your job. You're loyal for life. So when you make, when you tie up and you make bonds with people, they are bonds that will hold forever. It's usually, if they end, it's usually not on your end, any reason or any fault of your own. Why a relationship would end after somebody being there 10 or 15, 20 years in your life and all of a sudden they're gone. It's going to be something with them. It's not going to be something with you, and there's nothing you can do about that. Some of you are going to experience that. You're going to lose a love or a good friend, a good neighbor, somebody that's played an important part in your daily life, not just at work, but in your daily life. Sometimes you can be distant. Yes, Scorpio can be very, very distant. And they feel everything very, very deeply. And they may not show it. This is the U card. The king is here to indicate a balance and empathy with others, with fairness as well. And if this is a real male, and for any female scorpions out there, this king, another water sign, well, it's probably going to be Pisces or Cancer. And they're going to make the ideal partner, or they're already in your life, and they do make the ideal partner. The advice of this card is to follow your emotions right now. There's no need to explain your feelings to everybody. There's not going to be any need for you to do that. You don't have time for that. People that are closest to you, the people that are loyal to you, and you're loyal to them, you're almost on a mental wavelength. You can read each other very well. You've known them that long. You just the millisecond your eyes hits their face, you already know what kind of a mood they're in that day, how receptive they are. Do they need space? Do they want to be alone? Is their humor kind of... So be careful what you say, this kind of thing. And they're the same way with you as well. Trust your feelings right now. Trust your feelings and trust that you are right. Use your intuition at this time. With all personal relationships and home life and love, keywords are fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, and home. So these things are going to be very important to you at this time. Very important. Home is being highlighted. Out of 100%, home is going to be highlighted. I would say about a 75 to 80%. The rest is going to be outside the home, such as your job, maybe your social life. But right now, for the rest of February, yeah, home is where you are and where you're needed and where you want to be. Your challenges for mid-month February 2017. Scorpio, the Knight of Swords, it's all about drama. It's all about drama. A little cup of tea here. Because this card's about drama, this card's all about, it's also action driven as well. It implies a lot of action going on. There's a lot going on. A whirlwind of drama. There may be some confrontations. We covered that a little earlier. Unexpected blocks in relationships. That's interference from other people is what's going on there. Somebody's trying to spread some doubt about you. Be like your spouse, your husband or wife. Somebody's playing on their, it's like that little demon on the shoulder, trying to place doubt in regards to you, on what you're doing and where you're going, which way you're moving. There's some jealousy. Absolutely. Oh, will you sneeze and get it over with? It's making me water. Oh my goodness. You may have a fight on your hands. There's your challenges. Here's the thing. There's going to be some upheavals because of the changes that are coming up in your life. It's definitely going to create... Not everybody's going to like it. So you may have a fight on your hands. But on the upside, you'll know exactly with and whom you're dealing, what and whom you are dealing with at this time. The conflicts and the upheavals. It's like you're in a room and there's boxes all over the floor and they're full of stuff. And you start pulling the boxes apart. And you're thinking, and you're looking, you're going, this is making such a mess. I'm not going to have any room to move around. This is all metaphoric. Not going to have any room to move around here. And then all of a sudden, you found something you didn't know you were even looking for. And all the upheaval around you just washes away. And you're zoned in on something vitally important to you. You didn't even know you were looking for this. It's always been in the back of your mind, and you're pulling something forward and holding it and looking at it going, oh my, oh wow, whew, shock. Everything else is obliterated around you. You're in that moment, in that time, you're in the now. And this is hitting home. It is like a gear's been shifted, a major gear's been shifted. You thought you only had 5 gears. Boom, you're up an 8th. It's that kind of, the impact will be strong. The impact will knock the wind out of you. You'll be reeling and left scrambling for your senses. Whatever this is, you're going to come across. And it's going to bring a lot of things to light. You're going to know exactly what's going on. That's going to be your attitude. Now I know what's going on, and I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with. And that you're going to have, it's going to give you ammunition against the jealous people in your life, the people trying to keep throwing blocks and bricks in your path, hoping that you'll stumble. You know, it's a sad world because we should all be here to uphold each other and to encourage each other and to aid each other in any way that we can. Life would just be so much better that way. But you do have some people, and they are miserable, and misery loves company, and they don't like to see anybody. They don't like to see 110% of good of anything. They're very pessimistic. They're um, uh, negative. They believe that every silver cloud has a dark lining or a dark puff in there somewhere. Nothing is that good. Nothing is that great. They're up to something else. They're not telling everything. There's just no trust. And people like that, you're going to make them go puff and vanish. You've got a new weapon under your belt, whatever this thing is that you've found. A lot of things. There's no more fog or curtains blocking your way. Everything's being lifted, and you're going to be on top of everything. But still, just the same, the advice of the card is saying that if you can, Scorpio, avoid any drama, if at all possible. If you do experience any setbacks, um, not being caused from others, but maybe through some fault of your own, don't take it too personally, even if it was you. These things can happen. If there's any discord going on around you, you need to not take any setbacks personally. If there's a fight going on around you, it's not your fight. Sometimes you need to step back and let fate and destiny and life settle the score. Let the chips fall where they may. Stand back and just let chance happen. Don't get involved in other people's problems at this time that are real serious. Stay away. Tell yourself this is not my fight. I've got my own fight on my hands. I've got my own things I need to take care of and do. Your keywords are for this are stress, unstoppable force. That will be you. Manipulation. Be careful. Imitation and instability. So you got to watch out. There's your challenges. Your final card in the 5-card spread is the Hermit. It's all about contemplation. This is your message from Spirit. This is an important time for quiet reflection, to study and absorb the things that have happened lately. I see you, Scorpio, going through a lot. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And you can barely come up for air, barely raise your head for air in between each situation, and it's coming in waves. Another wave comes and hits you, and you've got to get up and you've got to deal with that. And then another wave comes and hits you, and you've got to get up and you've got to deal with that. You can't sit on your laurels, as they say. Um, and you're going to be taking any quiet time you can find at all. Whether you're in the john, you're in the tub, you're laying in bed, you're off for a walk, you're having a sandwich. If you find yourself alone, you're going to treat that as a retreat and a time to weigh the things that are on your mind and to analyze what's going on lately. And don't feel lonely at all. Even if you find yourself alone for a period of time that's been imposed upon you and you had nothing to say about it, don't feel lonely. Take advantage of that time and put it to good use for yourself. Know that your inner light is going to guide you. Believe in that. Please, Scorpio, believe. Your inner light is going to guide you along. You need to trust in that. And for those that are single, you're not going to be alone forever. Absolutely not. You will not be alone forever. There's always love on the horizon. Get excited about that and say, I know it's coming. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, maybe it's not even a month from now, but I know that it's coming and it's going to be the most wonderful thing that's ever happened. Somebody to share your life with, somebody with the same mindset. Right now, the best thing you could do for yourself is to try to put as much distance away from overwhelming relationships, overwhelming people. You don't need this stuff in your life right now. You've got too much going on. And what you have going on is highly important. It's all being put in place for the future that is waiting for you. The future that has your name written all over it. It's just sitting there and waiting. So Scorpio. Sometimes you can be cutting with your words. Sometimes you can be, bang. There's no forethought gone into the reaction that people are going to give back to you once you descend upon them from great heights and you start cracking the whip. Some people are going to they're going to put up a stink. So you need to distance yourself from people like that. There's always going to be difficult people, and it always seems like it's like it's like looking for something and you've torn everything apart looking for it, and it's in the last place that you look. It's going to be that kind of a thing. Yes, because some of these people that are around you can be very overwhelming. You've got to put your foot down and say enough is enough. I got to get down to business here. I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for this. Um, this is yes. Don't resist being alone when that comes upon you. If you if you're wealthy enough and lucky enough to have that come upon you. Moments of being alone. Use this time for healing and contemplation to find the answers that you may need. Know yourself on a much deeper level. Oh, you're going to get to know yourself in ways you never knew. You're going to discover there's a lot of self-discovery going on with all this chaotic, hectic things going on around you. Your daily life is going to be very full, overflowing. Keywords are thoughts, retreats, inner journeys, solitude, and travel as well. All right, Scorpio. That is your 5-card spread. Now we're going to do your significator. Remember, these are general readings. Master of the universe, master of the natural world, or spirit guides, please bring me forward one significator card for this 5-card Ocean and Tarot spread for the sign of Scorpio for the general mid-month reading for February. Get off. Ugh, hair. Get around. Got them backwards. Hands aren't big enough. The cards are too big. More. All right, there we go. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. This is indicating again that you need some time alone to sort things out. A moment. Decisions to make. Swords are all about the mind and decisions. The Two of Swords indicates that a painful and difficult situation is going to be reconciled. However, in this context, it is important to look carefully at the cards which follow it, as there is a possibility that a relationship will never be exactly the same as it was before the conflict or the quarrel. So you know what I'm going to do now, because I have to. I've got to pull the next card. Four of Wands. I'm not sure if there's a reversal on this or not, but it came up reversed. Wands. Ah, this is good. The Lord of Completion marks a point where a circle has been completed. It can apply to work projects, personal situations, and even phases of our life. In some respects, it's like a lesser reflection of the world. The final major arcana card. Completion. Realizations, yes, you're going to be tying some things up. That kind of all fits in with what was said anyways. You got a lot of people in your life. I see a lot of people busy, 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 busy. And it's crazy. You're going to be saying, this is crazy. What's going on? What's with the atmosphere? This is crazy. This is nuts. Only so many hours in the day. I'm only one person. There's going to be a lot of that going on. Therefore, when you find quiet time, look at it as a retreat. Don't feel lonely. Don't feel like that. Rejoice in the quiet time, because it's rare to get that. So, anyways, Scorpio, that's your reading. I think I already covered. When you get readings back to back, you forget what you've said at the beginning and at the end. But anyways, please join me on Bay of Fundy Fortunes for the Pendulum live stream. That'll be fun. I'd like to thank all my current subscribers. Thank you very much. You guys are rock solid. You're the foundation beneath my feet. And any new people that are new to YouTube, any new viewers, subscriptions are always free. You can hit the subscribe button beneath this video window, and you'll be notified anytime Bay of Fundy Fortunes posts anything new. You can leave anytime you want. You won't be inundated with emails either. I only post maybe 2 times, maybe 3 at the most per month. And like I said, you can join us on Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Twitter, Blogspot, Google as well. Let's see. Did I mention private readings? Go down below and read the box if you want a private reading. And just send me off an email. Use my personal email address that's there. What's been happening is I removed the contact form from my blog, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. The reason being is people could send me a message through there, the contact form, but I couldn't respond to them. So I feel bad that people are excited. They want a reading done, and I'm so happy to do it for them, and I can't answer them. So I'm losing readings, and I hope nobody takes it personal. Yeah, I couldn't answer you because I couldn't. I can't. I tried grabbing the your personal email beneath. There's a little spot. It won't work. I've been through this a few times now. So please use my direct personal email at live.ca. Okay, so I think that's about it for now. I'm going to stop. 38 minutes into this. Oh boy. From my heart to yours, I wish you the very best. Hope to see you real soon. Come back for March, or maybe we'll run into you at Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook as well. Anyways, from my heart to yours, please enjoy the rest of the month. And you know what? If you're looking for me, you can always catch me at the next high tide. Bye-bye.